Hi, this is Mrs. Pope from Roger Bacon High School, and today we're going to be talking about multiplying polynomials. In specific, we're going to be talking about multiplying two binomials. Notice we have two different sets of binomials here, and those are expressions with two different terms. So we're going to be using the method called FOIL, which some of you have heard before and used. And I'm also going to show you another method called the box method. At the end of this video, you're going to choose which one you like best. Tell me why, and then I have one problem for you to solve using your preferred method. All right, let's start with the most common form, which is FOIL, first, outside, inside, last. What's happening here? Okay. So that's what the FOIL stands for, F-O-I-L. First means the first term in each binomial. And we're not going to write this each time, just this first time, so please copy it down. So if I were looking at the first term here, it's going to be the first one in this binomial and the first one in this binomial. So that's our F. First, outside, inside, last. All right, so now we are going to look at the outside terms. And these are actually the outside of the entire problem that we're looking at. So here, my outer terms, this is on the outside, this is on the outside. Notice they're on the outsides, the furthest apart. Next, we have our inside terms. These are the two that are on the inside. So I have this term here, this term here. Notice they're on the inside. They're the closest in. And then finally, we have our last. That works out. And this is the last term in each binomial. So my last term here and my last term here. So first, outside, inside, last. Now let's see how that actually works out when we want to solve it. First, outside, inside, last. So now that I've done this, I'm going to erase this if you don't mind, so I can show my diagram. First two terms, x times x. So first is going to be x squared. The outside terms, x times 2, or 2x. The inside terms, we have 3x. And the last terms, we have 3 times 2, which is 6. These two combine because they're like terms. So we have x squared plus 5x plus 6. All right. If you didn't get that, go over it again, watch it again, because I'm not going to go through it that slow anymore. Go at your own pace. All right. No, we don't want to go that far. This thing is jumping on me today. All right. So example 2, we want to find x minus 5 times x plus 7. Let's use FOIL. First, x times x, x squared. Outside, 7x. Inside, notice the sign, minus 5x. And last, minus 35. Combine your like terms. You should have x squared plus 2x minus 35. And that will be your final answer. All right, let's look at example 3, if it'll let me go down there. There it is. Oop. I'm suffering today with this. All right, I showed you a little clip, I think, about making puppies die. If you do this, a puppy somewhere will die. Not really, but one of the biggest common mistakes here is to take this squared and think, oh, I'll just square this and I'll square this. No, that is not what you do. Never, ever, ever. I will haunt you. No, just kidding. But don't do it. What squared means is two things multiplied by each other. So what this really turns into is 2x plus 7 times 2x plus 7. Don't get lazy. Write them both out and FOIL them. So if I did my first, I have 4x squared, because I have to take the 2 times the 2, the x times the x. First, my outside is going to be 14x. My inside is also going to be 14x. And my last term is going to be 49. So if I combine my like terms, we should have 4x squared plus 28x plus 49. Get it? Got it? Good. All right, that's it for FOIL. Let's look at the box method. And like I said, this is just a different method you can choose if you'd like. The reason we call it a box is because you draw a big old box. Here we go. Then you write your two binomials, 3x minus 8 and 2x plus 4. Doesn't matter which side you write them on, long as you keep them together. Notice this is the first binomial. If we put parentheses, it'd be kind of like that. That would be the second binomial. All right, so we would multiply these in columns. So the 3x and the 2x would be the top left corner. So this would be 6x squared. And the negative 8 times the 2x, that's where they would meet, would be negative 16x. And then the 3x and the 4 would meet here. We'd have plus 12x. And then minus 8 times 4 would be negative 32. We could combine some like terms, so let's write them out. We have 6x squared, so I'm done with that one, minus 16x plus 12x minus 32. And we have two terms we can combine, so we have 6x squared minus 4x minus 32. If you FOILed it, you would get the exact same answer, so either way is okay with me. I like to give you different options so you can choose. All right, let's try another box one. If you feel like you got this, push pause, try it, and see if you get the same answer as I do. If you paused, you should be back now. So here we go. 9 times 6, 9x times 6x should be 54x squared. Negative 3 times 6 should be negative 18x. 9 times 2, 9x times 2 should be 18x, and it's positive. Negative 3 times 2 should be negative 6. All right, so we have 54x squared minus 18x plus 18x minus 6. Well, these two go away, and all I'm left with is 54x squared minus 6. All right, one more example. What is happening in life here? Wow. All right, where did my example 6? Okay, there it is. Let's just stay right there. All right, 2x minus 8 squared. Remember, don't kill a puppy. 2x minus 8 times 2x minus 8 is what this really means. We can't be lazy. We have to do it this way. So draw your box. 2x minus 8, 2x minus 8, 4x squared minus 16x minus 16x plus 64. So 4x squared, and right now, if you start to get used to this, you can look at these two boxes and put them together. Minus 32x plus 64 would be your final answer. All right, you have one to try on your own. I do want you to answer this question, though. Which method do you like better and why? Use this method to solve x plus 7 times 2x minus 12. So good luck with that, and no other homework other than to complete your notes and bring these in tomorrow. Thank you.